Remember a couple of weeks ago, I was out in this very cornfield and I said, hey, we got plenty of time. Look at the corn. It's just a little bit up, but the pig roast is coming. Well, look at it. This is just 2 weeks later and this corn has almost doubled. In fact, it's a little over double in size. We're getting closer and closer to pig roast. In fact, it's only 5 weeks away. And of course, yeah, buy your tickets now. It helps out the pig roast committee to plan how much food we're going to need, how much drink and other resources that we're going to need for the pig roast. Now get your tickets. Come to church, either in the church office, outside of worship services, or at the end of a worship service. Go by the pig roast table down as you're heading out of church in the entrance exit in church talk that's called the narthex. But also, it's time to sign up. Sign-up sheets are in the church office to help out. Beer wagon stuff, that's already completed. We don't need anybody else. Doesn't look like we need too many people more there, but we need help in other areas. Bingo tent, serving the food, set up the day of the pig roast, things like that. So all kinds of different ideas, working in the kitchen, things like that. We need your help. So sign up for to help out at the pig roast. Remember, pig roast is August 3rd. We have a church service outside at 10:45. And then we have the pig roast going all the way to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And also pray for good weather. Now, okay, moving on to the things about the church. This last week of mission and ministry here at the church. Here's the attendance figures for this last week. Again, middle of the summer. Typical attendance figures, better than some. Not as good as others, but that's okay. You do you. We are being faithful with word and sacrament and asking you to do the same. Be faithful with word and sacrament. God has given you incredible gifts. And so that's the attendance figures. Now, here are the financials. Again, doing pretty well. Not spending as much as we had planned on spending at this point, or that we could. Not bringing in as much as we thought we might bring in, but that's okay too. We're getting better. Exciting things this week that have just happened. The Board of Christian Education has met and looking to bring on a new director for our Early Childhood Center. And as I record this, we're making the final determinations and offering of the position, a contract. By the time you watch this, probably have that already in place, or at least the contract is being deliberated over. So keep that in your prayers as well. We're looking, we have as many kids enrolled as we had graduate. Same enrollment as last year at this point. Might be just a tad ahead of that. And it's still only the third week of June. So we are looking at growing 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds and expanding to a 2-year-old program if the need is there. And the third thing I wanted to talk to you about before we sign off here, getting it under 5 minutes, is our new Bible study. We have one called Your Lutheran Journey, and we just had a wonderful discussion and lesson on the means of grace, Lord's Supper, baptism. This weekend, Pastor Ryan is going to talk about the church, pastors, worship services, what it means to be a church, and a new Bible study is starting up next week called In God We Trust, How Christianity Shaped the Founding of the United States, because we're heading into now, this will be the 249th anniversary of the founding of the country on July 4th, 1776, so lots of exciting things are happening. That's stuff that's been going on here in the third week of June here at the church. Again, the corn tells us we're getting that much closer to the pig roast. So let's get those tickets and sign up in the church office to volunteer. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in church this weekend.